What's up, everyone? It's day 29 of phase 2 of the Live Hard program. I just finished my 45-minute outdoor workout, which once again was a 40-pound ruck. I went 2.5 miles today, a little bit further than I have been because it's nice outside. Most of the days of this phase have been near 100 degrees or over 100 degrees. So right now it's 66 wind with a nice breeze and it's rainy. So I purposely put myself out there in those times where it's the hottest, and it's the same time of the day as I normally would go out today. And, rain would deter most people. So I went out in the rain. I'll get back to that in a minute. I woke up this morning at, what time was it? Like 7. Did my first 45-minute workout, which was 2 miles on my treadmill. After that, I got ready for the day and just did a bicep and tricep workout at my house. I have these Bowflex dumbbells that go from 5 pounds to 52.5 pounds. And then I got this little I forgot what they're called, like a total gym. They got like the cables and they have like a incline bench you can raise and lower, and it has like a cable and pulley system. So it's based off like resistance from bands. I don't think you can add weights to it. I just picked it up from the job site I was just at this last week. One of the guys that I work with had it put in one of the Conexes, and he wasn't doing anything with it, so I said I was going to take it since I was leaving. I asked if I could take it, but he gave it to me. Anyways, everything's been going good as far as the diet. Woke up this morning at 212. So I'm like right there at my goal where it was going to be 210. I started at 230. So I made pretty good progress, I would say. It's a lot of the days where I was outside doing my cardio and not high temperatures. And then whenever I was staying at that man camp at work, I would wake up out of bed and immediately get on the stair stepper for 500 calories. And that would take the 45 minutes. So I would have to keep like pushing myself to get at least that each day. So rolling out of bed within 10 minutes and then just getting on this stepper thing for 500 calories for 45 minutes. It's pretty rough, but it burns the calories. Plus taking the L-carnitine from First Form whenever I wake up with my essential aminos, that helps your body utilize your fat as energy, so you burn more fat throughout the day and while you're exercising. Still broke a little bit of sweat today. It was still kind of humid. I mean, obviously, if you're exercising and carrying 40 pounds for 45 minutes, you're still going to break a sweat, even if it's 20 degrees. But, man, I just got one more day. I'm kind of looking forward to doing like a cookie review because I haven't done one in a while with Mackenzie on here. That's not just to say that I want to eat some cookies. It's more than that. I'm trying to make content. So it's not so much that I want to just get off the diet, because I'm going to try and stick on a pretty strict plan the next couple weeks, because in 3 weeks on July 27th or 28th, I'll have to start phase 3. And phase 3 is just the same as this phase with some added tasks. And I want to be at the top of my game at the end of that whenever I complete the Live Hard year, as far as my physical shape and my mental status. You can really feel yourself changing as you do this. You can feel yourself not putting up with anybody's crap. You can see other people are just wasting their lives, and it's frustrating all the time. So you just have to like not say anything, or you just have to pick better people to be around. It really forces you to see the kind of people that you want to be around compared to the people that you are around. And it's a big difference usually, because usually when you're going through life, you're just doing like regular people things, not exercising, not eating correctly. You don't think about that. You don't think about your buddy over here that's wasting his life every day drinking, because you're probably doing it too. But whenever you stop, you start seeing how much time you were wasting doing it, how much better you feel because you stopped. You see other people that you tell to stop. Hey, you'll feel better if you stop, and they just keep doing it. They don't listen. They don't care. They just want to live their regular life, which is fine. Let them. But if you're on your own path to get something that you want that they don't necessarily want or have the drive to go get, sometimes you got to leave them behind. And that's just the way it is. It could be friends. It could be family. It could be the person you're in a relationship with. It doesn't matter. Sometimes you just got to move along. Not everybody's meant to be in your life forever. So that's something to remember. The main thing I wanted to talk about today was basically what I was talking about with the rain. Normally, rain would deter you from wanting to go outside and do your workout while it's raining. But when the weather's been 100 degrees or so every day for the last 28 days, every workout for the last 28 days, going out in the rain feels good. And the reason it feels good is because it's not necessarily that it's easy. It felt better, yes, but still people would be turned away from doing it while it was raining. But the reason I'm not is because in January, I was doing my phase 1 in like 20-degree weather in the rain, and that sucked. So that was hard. So it's hard doing it 20-degree rain weather. It's hard doing it in 105-degree weather when it's hot and sunny. So today it felt good, but that's just a revelation of how life goes. There's going to be a lot of days that suck. There's going to be most days that are hard. And then every once in a while you catch a break. And it's not because it was necessarily easy that day. You built the mental toughness and the discipline up in the days that you were doing the hard things and forcing yourself to do them because you didn't even want to do them. So days like this exist where you can catch yourself, catch your breath, catch a break, and so to speak. So it's not that it was easy. It was just better than it was yesterday. And I still got it done. I went further because of obviously because I wasn't, breathing hot air, and which it wasn't that much further. I went like 0.15 miles further, maybe, usually like 0.2, something like that, a fifth of a mile. So it's not like it was that much further, but I was able to walk a little bit faster because I wasn't, trying not to pass out because I was breathing hot air like that. It just gets tiring. So keep yourself at a good pace. You want to keep trying to get the same as what you got the day before or somewhere pretty close to it. You don't want to, I wouldn't accept if I ended up one of my days with like 1.5 miles or something like that. There was one day I think it was like right over 2 miles, but I was walking through like mud in the dark and it was like sketchy. So I still had the 45 minutes and everything, but it wasn't the same. So after that day, I chose a different path to take so I could keep getting the right amount of distance in, because there's not like a limit or a set mandatory minimum that you have to get. It's just you want to push yourself. You want it to be hard. It's called 75 hard. It's not called 75 go walk outside for 75 days with nothing strolling, just walking along slowly. That's not what it is. And I think a lot of people have that misconception. You need to be pushing yourself. Just because you are going outside for 45 minutes and doing your workout, it needs to be a workout. It doesn't need to be you walk your dog for 45 minutes. That's not what this is. I mean, you can walk your dog if you're carrying a weighted, backpack or something. That would be different. But at the same time, you need to be intentional about doing the workout. And if walking is the only thing you can do and you're excessively overweight, that's fine. That's not what I'm saying. I'm talking about like people like in my shape or a lot of the people that I see doing the program. You need to be doing something difficult. It doesn't need to be just strolling along when it's nice and the sun's coming up in the morning and the birds are chirping. You can pick up the pace. You can add a little jog in there. You can add some push-ups in there after 10 minutes. Hit so many push-ups every 5 minutes, every 10 minutes, whatever you pick. It needs to be hard. And you could do it however you want it. You can make this as easy as you want it, but you're not going to get the same out of it as you will whenever you do everything the hardest you can do it as. So just push yourself and remember that, because you're not going to want to get to the end of it and think, because that's what happened to me the first time I finished this 75 hard. I haven't finished the Live Hard program yet, but I finished 75 hard the first time in 2022. I did it from September to December. And whenever I got done, I did everything correctly and everything like that, but I felt like I should have done more in my workouts, just be more intentional, especially in my outdoor workouts, and have more of I had really good results. I had the same results as probably the second time I did it, and when I won the 75 hard contest. I lost like 45 pounds the first time I did it, but I still felt like I should have did more. So this last time I did it, which started this year of the Live Hard program, last August, I finished in November. I felt good, really good about everything that I put myself through to be able to finish. There were some days where everybody's got their stories, but there were some days I separated with 2 hours of laying down for like a little nap, and from 1 to 3 a.m. and then getting up and doing my first workout the next day. But we all have our stories. It's hard as we all have our hard. My hard could be easy to you and your hard could be easy to me. It doesn't really matter. Hard is whatever is subjective. It's just determinative by the person. So anyways, Starting to sweat more than I was outside right here. Anyways, I got day 30 tomorrow. I got something ready to talk about tomorrow already, so I'll just save it for then, and we'll call it the finale for phase 2. But anyways, I'll be back tomorrow. Peace.